Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network. Hello and good evening or good morning or good afternoon, whenever you guys are hearing this. It's your good guy PrinceOnyx here doing my very first audio recording. Now, to be on a more lighter note of things, just want to talk shop with you guys. So many of you know, and if you don't know, I am an avid X-Men fan. I've been since my childhood. And you know what? Looking back, the X-Men 90's animated series, it really did end too soon. And when I think back to it, I didn't even see the last two episodes until like later on in life. And the animation it wasn't the best. And when I did my research on what was going on and what happened with, Marvel going bankrupt back in the 90's and the budget being messed up or something happened, mishandling of funds, whatever, something happened with the animation department to where they had to outsource it to, I think, some animation company in like the Philippines or something like that. I want to say it's the Philippines, but I was recently watching this video on this channel. I forgot the name of it exactly. It was What Culture Comics. So I was watching this video from them, and it was like top 10 something, like the top 10 mind-blowing facts that you may or may not have known. And the number one fact, it was a question that was asked on what if the show was not canceled. And so by that, originally the plans were that it was supposed to be a all-out battle of space and time with the X-Men versus Apocalypse. And sadly, there would be some casualties in this ultimate battle, which would have been Professor X, Cyclops and Jean Grey, and Storm. So with the four of them dead, unfortunately, of course the X-Men would have disbanded, but they would have came back together and they would have had four new members join. The four new members would have been Psylocke, Archangel, Bishop, and Bishop's sister Shard, who's very underrated, by the way. And I think that would have been rather interesting. Now, granted, it would have been sad if we would have lost them. That just, if we would have lost, Professor X, Storm, Cyclops, and Jean, it would have been sad, and, to see the X-Men disband. However, the plan for them to, like, be disbanded and then they come back together, and then it would basically be Uncanny X-Men. It would have been interesting, rather, to see where this could have gone. It would have been interesting, because when I saw Psylocke in the animated series, it seemed like her and a bunch of other characters are like super underrated. Like Psylocke, Shard, Dazzler, Jubilee, like a lot of people are just like very underrated, and so it just would have been really interesting to see like what they would have did with that. So let me know your thoughts. I mean, what do you think would have became of them? Do you think they would have still been fighting with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants led by Magneto? Do you think, I don't know, somehow, some way they could have revived their fallen comrades in battle? Who would have been this is a really good question. Who would have been the leader of the new reformed X-Men? Because if Professor X is gone, then Cyclops is gone, and Storm, being the Storm is the second in command, if Cyclops isn't around, who do you guys think would have been the leader? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This has been the first, I guess you can call it like a little PrinceOnyx podcast by yours truly, your good guy here, PrinceOnyx. You guys have a great one. Peace.